There's no sound. I have no sound. There we go.
I can hear you, Bill, but I'm not sure anyone can hear me. It's Sandra.
We can
Okay.
hear you, Sandra.
I got sound now.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I would like to call the first meeting of 2024 to order at 9 a.m. Let me begin by wishing each and every one of you a very happy and healthy 2024. I hope you've all had a good and safe holiday season. With that, I'm going to ask Tracy to do roll call.
Mayor LaValle?
Here.
Councillor Collins?
Here.
Councillor Ford?
Here.
Councillor Kuya? Can't hear you, Councillor Kuya. I see you though. Councillor Pijot?
Here.
Councillor Rodnick?
Here.
And Councillor Seiler?
Here. Can we see if Joan's got sound? No.
I'm here.
There she is.
Yeah.
Okay,
There she is.
thanks.
It must be my
Thanks,
headphones.
Counselor. No, thanks, Councillor Quia. Okay, so we have a fair amount of our council members on Zoom today, so please bear with me as it's a little bit more difficult to see who may want to speak. So, bear with me as we get through this meeting. I'm going to start with the land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are gathered on the unceded traditional territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people, specifically the Madawaskini people of the Madawaska River. We further acknowledge that the Algonquin people have been stewards of this land since time immemorial, and we strive to treat the land, along with the flora and fauna it supports, the people, their customs and traditions, with honor and respect. Today, this area is home to people of all walks of life, and we acknowledge the shared opportunities and responsibilities to live, work, and survive within this beautiful territory. Shimmiigwech, all my relations. With that, I'll ask if there are any additions or amendments to the agenda. See none, I will ask for an adoption of the agenda. I need a move and a seconder.
I'll move.
Moved by Councillor Sideoff, seconded by
I'll second
Councillor Pijot.
it. I think it's.
That council for the corporation of the township of South Algonquin adopt the agenda as circulated for the regular council meeting of January 10th, 2024.
Okay, is there any speakers to that? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor? Okay. Opposed? It's carried. Is there anyone that wants to do a disclosure of pecuniary interest? If you do, I would ask that you do it now. No. Okay, I don't see anyone. Okay. We have no delegations today. So we're going to move on to the minutes of the previous meeting of December 6th. So I'll ask for a mover and a seconder.
I'll make that motion.
Was that Councillor Ford?
Yes.
Second or Councillor?
I'll second it. Councillor Collins.
Been moved and seconded.
That council for the corporation of the township of South Algonquin adopts the minutes of the regular council meeting of December 6th, 2023 as circulated.
Been duly moved and seconded. Any speakers? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Okay, with that, I'm going to move on to committee staff and councillor reports. The first report up is our public library. Charlene, is Charlene with us?
She is.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Charlene.
In addition to this, I do have two things I did want to mention. For 2024, we have renewed our Ontario Parks Pass program. So each branch does have 3 commercial 2024 passes. And as I sent out an email a few days ago as well, we've also joined a library speakers consortium, which will provide 2 to 3 live virtual author talks a month, which we may at some point offer public screening of one of these, which is a possibility. But it's a very exciting program that had a very nice price point on it. So does anyone have any questions for me?
Any questions for Charlene? Well, that was easy, Charlene. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, I'll go finish shoveling my driveway now.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
You too. Stephen, our public works roads department. You've been up for a few hours.
Yeah. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Does anybody have any questions about the report I put together for December there?
Any questions from, I see Councillor Guiat?
I do have one that was brought up last month, Stephen, about parking signs being replaced in South Mackenzie. Has there?
That was completed the same day it was asked there, the last meeting, so that was done, yeah. And then I know Sean had asked about the extra parking spot up on the South Road at Mackenzie, and that gets plowed by our small pickup trucks with the V-plows. So that gives parking for any people coming to ice fish and stuff on South Mackenzie Lake Road.
Great, thank you.
Now the grader is back up and running again. I seen that there was a wiring harness problem.
There's one issue, there's a troubleshooting, there's an error code. When we went to start it up, we got the wing and everything put on for the winter time. So I'm just talking with Strongco right now to troubleshoot that error code, the transmission code that's coming up on it. We're gonna get that figured out, but other than that, all the wing, everything's on.
Still dysfunctional. though,
Yeah.
the code.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions for Stephen? How did our first snowfall go?
Good, it's wet snow and that, so it's hard to push and that, but we started at 3 o'clock there this morning. So I'm pretty well have it all cleaned up there.
Pretty
now.
much all cleaned up. So
Yeah.
That's great. Good one. And nothing broke down.
Knock on wood.
We all knocked on wood.
The rink looked really good.
Yeah, we
I don't know what it
opened,
looks like today, but
we opened the rink on Monday night. Today there, we did have the rink attendants clear most of snow last night. Still a skim on it. We're gonna clean off today. And we'll see what they look like in order to open, if we can or cannot open them tonight. But it's supposed to cool off tonight, so should freeze everything back up, but it might be a little bit soft with all the rain we got, eh?
Yeah.
So Macaulay Lake, the culvert replacement, how come that's gonna be so costly?
That's just the estimate that was put together by Jewel Engineering. So that come from the structure reports. But like I said in the report here, we can do it, if we self-perform the work, we can do it probably a lot cheaper than that.
Okay.
That was just an estimated cost by Jewel.
How big is it left? For the life of me, I can't remember.
It's an 11-foot diameter.
11 foot.
Yeah, it's a multi-plate one.
Mhm.
It comes in sections, you bolt it together.
how far in Macaulay Lake is that?
It's basically right when you swing off Major Lake
Off
Road.
Major Lake? Yeah,
It
there's a
wouldn't
big
be-
creek there.
Yeah, that.
Or a
creek right
pond.
there.
Yeah, that's
That's,
what I meant.
that's Major Creek.
Mhm.
Major Creek. Okay. Have our works department ever tackled something like this before?
Yeah, they did something very similar a few years ago collaboratively with the Blue Sea Culvert. Joe would know about that as well. But they were, we were with Ontario Parks a few years ago. And I think that's a similar size multi-plate culvert that was done. Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't replaced with a multi-plate. It was just replaced with a regular culvert.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone on Zoom? Joe, Counselor Ford, did you have something?
I just asking Tracy if she can make that screen sharing bigger. It's really small on my computer and I can't really figure out how to make it bigger.
That better?
That's better.
Thank you.
I highlighted a few points. One thing I want to bring up is the Lyle landfill. The original landfill site is pretty well nearing its capacity. So we were granted an expansion on that landfill within the last couple of years.
Okay.
So we did some brushing in that in December, but next season, this season here, we'll have to sub-excavate it down to a certain elevation. And then that's next winter, we'll have to start putting all the household waste in that location, or else the original, it's filled up pretty well. So
Okay,
that's something we'll be doing in 2024.
good.
So the lifespan of that landfill is still when?
It's roughly 40 years now with the expansion.
40 more years.
Yeah, that's what the estimated based on how much is going in per year. Mhm.
One of the things that came up last year, and I just want to raise it again because it could come up today, is a sandbox that's down there across from, well, by the post office. So I'm assuming it's full and will remain full.
Yeah, so yesterday we've topped them up before the storm.
Okay.
Usually what we've been doing is whenever there's snow forecasted the day before,
Mhm.
we'll top them up because our plow is busy and we need the sand the morning of the plowing. But usually we keep an eye on it, and anytime the truck is coming up to Whitney or Madawaska, we always swing by and fill it up when the truck is up in Whitney anyways, so.
Well, thank you. That's the one thing that sparks a call, so
Mhm.
to any or all of us in the area ward. Anyway, thank you very, very much for not, okay, anyone else? Okay, see none, maybe you better get some rest now, Steve.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you. Thanks very much. The fire report is Ian.
I don't believe Ian's on. Is he, Sandra?
Ian is here.
Oh, there
He's,
you go.
hang on a minute, he's making me a cup of tea. So hold on just a minute, I'll get him.
Okay.
He's here right now.
Good afternoon, Council. I'm present. Does anybody have any questions? Good morning.
Thank you, Ian. Any questions for the fire report?
Yeah.
We made you come to the phone and now we don't have any questions. I guess no news is good news, and it's a good report, Ian. So enjoy
thank
your
you.
vacation.
Thank you very much indeed, Council. And obviously, I have the sad situation of the poor passing of firefighter David Parks at Madawaska.
Yes.
That hopefully was added to my report in my absence, but if not, I'm sure everybody knows about it. And my deepest thoughts and condolences go out to Captain Teresa Parks.
Thank you. Yes, our condolences also. I've been talking to Jennifer a bit here, and I understand that it's his wishes to not have any service.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
she mentioned this morning that there may be something in the future.
Okay, so stand be corrected. There may be something for him in the future, so I'm sure we'll be kept apprised of that.
That's right.
Okay,
If I know anything else, I will obviously let Council know, but thank you for your support.
okay, thank you for everything. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you, Council. I'm going back to doing the wifely duties now and making my wife her tea.
Okay. Okay, the next is a staff report, is that?
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. that, there's a resolution and there was some question around a resolution that, support for illegal car rally and, included in the package is, the findings that, Brian had received from the mayor of Wasaga Beach. So there's another resolution, and the motions of council for consideration.
Okay. Okay, so it's all in your information. Is there any questions or comments on that? Well,
I
thank you for,
didn't think it was much of an explanation, to tell you the
No.
truth.
okay. We'll record that, Councillor Floyd.
I just have one question, and I realize that we're just sort of agreeing with this resolution for wherever it is, wherever he's from, Wasaga Beach. But does this not lead us to then looking at a bylaw for ourselves? If this is something that we feel that we should support, does it not look like we should have something then too for ourselves in this township? Not that it happens here, but.
No, that doesn't happen. It was just, when it was circulated to council, council member requested it be for consideration to support their resolution. Initially up to council, if they would like to direct staff to do that. One thing I'd like to, Brian and I have spoke about it, is that we have a lot of requests for resolutions, to support resolutions come in from different municipalities, not just the ones that are initiating the resolution. And we like to talk to the council, maybe just supporting or putting out there the ones, that the original ones, instead of ones that come down. They're too hard to track. And other municipalities are having the same issue. I know Brian received an email from another municipality alluding the same kind of thing. I don't know, Brian, do you want to add to that? Do you have anything to add, or did I?
Yeah, I think that was kind of the gist. A number of municipalities now, it's taking a lot of staff time to track resolutions and the supporting resolutions that come out from other municipalities to support the original, and whether or not we've supported or not supported the resolution when it came through, or maybe we didn't get the original resolution as quickly as we got a support resolution. So a lot of the municipalities are considering either bringing forward a policy that they'll only move forward with original resolutions, and that when they do that, they may even be looking at just forwarding those to the various associations, Northern Ontario municipalities, the AMO, or places like that, as because they feel that those groups sometimes have a little more sway when they put their backing behind it versus sending them off to every municipality as well.
Okay, does that answer your question, Councillor Quick?
She's not.
There I am. Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions on Tracy? No? Okay, so something here from Brian. Oh, that's the Sky Rally. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, that's all on the calendar.
Next one is Manel.
Okay, I have Councillor Florent for Merchants and Lyle Recreation Committee.
I can't see the whole report. You could scroll it up. Yeah, because of the storm last night, some of the people weren't at the Recreation Committee, so some of those reports for the Christmas parties and things like that, they weren't reported on last night because the individual who was looking after them wasn't there. It was pointed out to me, and this is for you, Brian, that internet connection still does not work at the rink building. It seems to work outside on the rink surface, but it won't work inside the building. Adam Zebart and I tried it there before Christmas and it didn't work. And then I forgot about it over the holidays, and I was reminded again last night that it just doesn't work.
Okay, I'll have our IT guys take a look into that. There must be some type of an obstruction from that signal getting through into the building, but I'll see what we can figure out for it, Joe.
Yeah, because the Recreation Committee is talking about, they haven't decided yet, but they're talking about getting a smart TV in the rink building, so they would definitely need Wi-Fi connection if they're going to have a smart TV.
Okay, I'll certainly have that looked into.
Thanks. There's a bunch of other stuff that come up last night, but most of it I have to run through Adam Zebart before it ever gets to a council.
Okay, thanks, Councillor Floyd. Any questions for Councillor Floyd? Okay, seeing none, I'm going to move on to the Whitney Recreation meeting. Right.
Yeah, just a bit of an update. I realize that these are old minutes. And November, December, we were busy organizing for Christmas. The tree lighting was well attended despite the weather, and the parade was very successful, as everybody that was there noted. I think it was one of the larger for South Algonquin. It was great to see the participation. I think that's all I can update you on at this point. We'll certainly meet. I think we've delayed the meeting twice now, so we'll see what happens next week.
Okay, any questions for Councillor Kuya on Whitney Rec? Yeah, I just wanted to add, thank you, Councillor Kuya, Councillor Sidock, and everyone that worked so hard on the tree lighting and on the parade. Received a lot of really good comments about it. Received a lot of good comments about, the flowers on the bridge. So overall, it was very, very successful, and it's good to see the Whitney spirit coming back. So thank you very, very much. I know it's easy just to go over and flick the switch and say you turn the lights on, but it's a lot harder trying to put all everything together. So my thanks to everyone. Where are we on our agenda now? Any other reports that I've missed?
Council reports you haven't done yet, and I would like to announce that I should have done it under recreation, I suppose. The Murchison and Lyle Recreation is having their annual trivia night on March 25th. And
you cut out, because of all you cut out, could you just repeat that, please?
The Madawaska Recreation Committee is hosting a trivia night on March 25th, and those proceeds are always donated to the St. Francis Healthcare Foundation.
Okay.
And the Whitney seniors are going to have a trivia night on April the 15th.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I was just getting the council reports. Anything else you would like to report, Councillor Floyd?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, those are two good events, and I'm not very good at trivia, so I'm not signing up, I must say. But they are a lot of people. They have a lot of fun at them, actually. So any other councillor reports that anyone would like to do? Councillor Pichon, no? No. Councillor Sidoff, no? Okay. Rodnick's okay. Councillor Collins, okay. Councillor Collins, we've heard from him. Councillor, yeah. Okay, no other council reports. Business arising from the last minutes. Is there any business arising from the minutes? Anyone want to raise?
I would just like to, just for that would be, a meeting was directed, like it's in the minutes, that we would set a date to schedule in the new year with the Recreation Committee for the Raise the Roof Fund request letter. And I was wondering if council would provide me, if we could set a date maybe for that, and we could go back to the committee to see if that date works for them.
One of the suggestions I'd made to Tracy is the council meetings for this month in February are fairly light. So my recommendation, and maybe it's too soon, would be to add on that meeting after council meeting, either February or March. And so I'm open to any comments on that. But I think that if we are in here, we could do that. The only thing we have to look at is it's going to be determined by weather also. So I'm open to council's recommendations or feelings about that.
I'll just, I do have a couple questions then. This is in regards to the letter from Holly, is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, sorry, because you broke out, the audio isn't the greatest. And her request was to have, or our suggestion was to have a meeting with the rec committee?
Yes, it was a request that was in her letter.
Okay, fair enough. So
So
March is great with me, I guess, so.
So you're looking to us for a concrete date?
Yeah, just a rough idea so that we can get it out to the committee and get back to us. I just feel that since we're in, we could maybe add it on. I'm not suggesting we meet all afternoon or something, but maybe we could just add it on to one of these meetings. Or maybe a committee meeting, I don't, you know, if we're in for a committee meeting.
February, March is fine with me.
Okay.
March.
Okay, I don't see any opposition.
So we could do like, 1:00 maybe, would that be, or it's hard to say, or just have them here.
Yeah.
We don't know when we're done. But, Councillor Kuyak, when is your next meeting with them?
Well, we usually meet the first Tuesday evening of every month. And like I said, we postponed this one for this month twice. I don't know the next date. It's up to sort of Holly. She's the acting chair to set the next date. So if we don't meet in January, then it will be the first Tuesday of February, whatever date that is.
Okay. Okay, well, what I can do is I can put it out there in an email to some of the members there and see if either after the meeting on February 7th or after the meeting in March, council meeting, if that would work for either one of those dates.
Sure.
Okay.
Everyone okay with that? Okay.
Yep.
We'll keep you apprised. Okay, is there any unfinished business that anyone would like to raise?
Actually, I do have one thing, and it's been brought to my attention, and I've looked and I unfortunately can't find it, but for the official plan, they were going to provide a summary of the community questions and attach it to the report, and I can't find it on site.
No, because I believe Forbes had said that there would be, and it's in the minutes that it will be for February.
Okay, so that will include all the ones that were leading up to the open houses?
Yeah, so any comments from the public and the ministries have been recorded, and they're going to bring back that summary in February.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thanks, Councillor Kuyak. Any other unfinished business anyone would like to raise? Okay, I'm going to move on to action items on the correspondence. I think there's only one, is there not? So resolution of support for the Township of Perry to amend the Legislation Act 2006, redigital publication. Is that Councillor Floyd that want that brought forward?
I believe so.
Councillor Floyd, did you want to speak to this?
I think it's just the way of the world. Daily newspapers are becoming a thing of the past, and even weekly papers. I think this was spurred by the loss of a whole family of weekly papers that everybody gets their news online today, and maybe we should be posting notices online as well.
Okay. Do we have a resolution for that?
There is a resolution.
Yeah, we have a resolution which I'll get to, or I'll call on your council for it. Okay, the rest is information item. We went to
Actually,
new business. Go
Sorry,
ahead, Councillor.
I
Go
did
ahead.
have one question probably for the unfinished business.
Okay.
But was, I had received an email, from Tracy and then Brian as well. And I think there was a thread in regards to the boat launch back in, late fall. And that you were going to request a meeting with the MNRF in regards to not only the water levels, but the monitoring, I think, of the water levels. It was October 10th, if you need to quickly look back, and the October 16th. And I didn't know if you had gone ahead and done a quick meeting with them or had arranged something to discuss those water levels.
They did respond to, Brian and I had sat in with MNRF in regards to that to express our concerns. They did look into some statistics over the years and where the levels were. They did send us an email and back with response to that, and I just haven't been able to process it yet and look through it and see what is said.
Fair enough.
Okay. Thanks, Councillor Kuyak. Any new business that anyone wants to raise? Good. Okay. Is that just information for us?
Yeah, we're into information now,
Yeah. There's information on the funding from the Renfrew County District Health Unit, basically for your information. Joanne King was elected yesterday again as she's now the new chair of Renfrew County. And Neil King, no, not Neil King. Neil from Whitewater has been elected as the vice chair. That happened yesterday, so just an update for you. Okay, motions of council. The motions of council is, we have three. The first one is to accept Carrie Lynn McCall as a member of the Emergency Law Recreation Committee. We need a mover and a seconder. I'll move to look into Councillor Florent here.
Yes, I'll move that.
Need a seconder? Councillor Pisha? Okay,
Okay, the council for the corporation of the township of South Algonquin accepts Carrie Lynn McElmoyles as a member of the Emergency Law Recreation Committee pending a favorable OPP background check. I apologize if I said her name wrong.
that's okay. Been duly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed? Carried. The second resolution is with the town of Wasaga Beach regarding illegal car rally. Do I have a mover and a seconder?
I guess I'll move that.
Moved by Councillor Sidock, seconded by. Need a seconder. Bijou? Been duly moved and seconded.
That council for the corporation of the township of South Algonquin supports a resolution from the town of Wasaga Beach regarding illegal car rally.
Been duly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Oh, wait.
Well, Councillor Florent, go ahead.
I'll ask the people that have moved it if making an illegal car rally illegal makes it more illegal.
Well, I don't know if we have an answer for that.
It's getting confusing for sure.
I think if it's already an illegal car rally, I don't see the sense in this at all. So I don't know, you can vote for it if you want, but I'm going to be voting against it.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Florent.
Besides the fact that something is already illegal, how can you make it more illegal? How could you possibly enforce this? We don't have a police force.
Okay, good points, but I've got to call the question. Do you wanna do, okay, I'm going to call, all in favor, and I'm gonna ask for show of hands here, because I can't see. All in favor?
I'm not going to be either.
I guess I voted for it.
Okay, is there anyone else in favor? Okay, well, and it's defeated. Okay. The next one is the legislation to include the digital publication. Looking to Councillor Floyd.
Yes, I'll move that motion.
I need a seconder.
I'll second that, Councillor Collins.
Councillor Collins.
A council for the corporation of the Township of South Algonquin supports the resolution from the Township of Perry regarding the request to amend the Legislation Act 2006 to include digital publication as an acceptable means of publication and notice requirements for provincial acts and regulations.
Okay, we just talked a bit about this, but it's been duly moved and seconded. Any comments before I call the question? I don't see anyone. All in favor? Okay, opposed, it's carried. Okay, those are motions for council. We're moving on to bylaws. Okay, we have a bylaw 2024-779. I need a mover and a seconder.
I'll move that.
Moved by Councillor Sidoc, seconded by Councillor. Need a seconder. Pijot? No?
I can't see what the motion or what the bylaw is.
Sorry, that's me. I will move it. It's the confirming bylaw.
Okay,
For what bylaw?
The confirming bylaw at the end of the meeting. The confirming
It's
bylaw.
for the count, our meetings,
Okay,
our proceedings of the council meetings.
I'll second it.
Okay, been duly moved and seconded.
Bylaw 2024-779, confirming the proceedings of council, be read a first time and be deemed read a second time.
Been duly moved and seconded. Any comments? See none?
Councillor Kuyak had a comment.
Oh, sorry, Councillor Kuya, go ahead.
No, sorry, I was jumping the gun. Again, audio isn't the greatest.
Sorry about that. Okay, so it's been duly moved and seconded. All in favor? Oh, so it's carried. I need a mover and a seconder to confirm the proceedings of council be read a third time and pass. So I need a mover.
I'll make that motion.
Councillor Floyd, seconded by Councillor Pijot.
That bylaw 2024-779, confirming the proceedings of council, be read a third time and passed.
Been duly moved and seconded. Any questions, comments? See none, I'll call the questions. All in favor? Opposed, it's carried. We don't have any items to move into closed session today. So believe it or not, it's not even 20 to 10. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment. Councillor Sidoc.
I'll second it.
Councillor Florent.
The council for the corporation, the Township of South Algonquin adjourns the regular council meeting of January 10th, 2024 at 9:40 a.m.
Been duly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor? It's carried. Thanks, everyone.